displayed truck is the 4x2 tractor of LNG power. And first time we have brought this to India, and then we already commenced the commercial trials along with customers. So this is powered by 13-liter engine, and the fuel is LNG, and the fuel tank is around 205 kgs which comes, and we are looking at a range of about 1000 kilometers range. So, but of course this range depends on the driver, the efficiency of the driver, how he drives, and the load which it is carrying, and the road in which it is going. So all that depends on that. That's the reason commercial trial is very, very important, and the outcome of it will decide whether how the CVP is built around that. That's about this truck. And this truck is as you see, it has come with fully loaded features like the downhill cruise control, and then it has got the automatic braking system. It has got the lane departure warnings, and whatever the safety features and the driver assistant features which we offer in globally, certain of them which are important are already incorporated in this. So during this trial we also look at how this is working out in Indian conditions as well. The trial is just started, and as I said, it is already run for about 30,000 kilometers. To understand the range and to understand the full efficiency, the most important is the LNG filling stations. So today, commercial filling station, we have one in Nagpur. So we are working around that along with our customer. Customer as well as we are excited about this particular technology. There's no doubt about it. But what we need to see is how this network is panning out. So what we did is we called all the stakeholders who are involved or who have to get involved into this particular LNG technology evolution. We called them on one meeting, and then we had a stakeholders meeting, and then we explained about the efficiency levels of this truck and how it will fit to the future needs in sustainability manner. Like for example, this particular truck or LNG, our engines will reduce the emissions by 25 to 30%, and it also improves the fuel efficiency, and it improves the productivity, and it carries for a long range. So it is a best fit if the entire ecosystem gets developed to that particular thing. So both customers and us are excited about it. I think
Yeah, I think also, what we are displaying here is an LNG truck, but it can obviously run on biogas as well. So as long as that infrastructure is developed, you can actually gain 100% CO2 reduction. So it is a fantastic opportunity for the environment that is ready today to be used in any market, but also the India market. Of course, the infrastructure in terms of dispensing station, as Dinakar said, needs to be developed. LNG is an imported fuel, but biofuel can be produced in India as well.
See, Volvo trucks, you are aware that our philosophy is to drive the progress and concentrate or focus more on improving the productivity, efficiency, and the operational efficiencies. So even for the mining, we are now going to introduce from this month onwards an improved or the next specs which are coming up both in engine and after treatment, and then the gearbox technology and everything. So that is going to definitely improve the efficiency of it. So our endeavor is always to take to the next level of efficiency levels and productivity levels. Having said it, as you said that this particular segment was little down earlier, but express cargo segment is growing. So this truck is meant for express cargo and long haul applications. I feel for the growth which they are envisaging in the long haul segment, and the transport solution which we have introduced through delivery last year, it was a tractor trailer concept instead of a rigid concept. So that is panning out very well, and after we introduced, the operational efficiency have gone up in terms of the kilometers clocked. and the turnaround times they are experiencing it. So I feel this is the great future for this particular segment, and we can take this to B2B segment as well, where the efficiency levels have to come up to levels of the higher productivity levels and things like that. So in such, wherever the applications demand higher productivity, higher efficiency, overall efficiency of operations, ecosystem getting developed to it, our trucks will be the best suitable to that.
I think we can quantify it a little bit also, Dinakar. Now many of our customers are using this tractor for 25,000 kilometers a month or more. So we have even some customers that have touched 30,000 kilometers a month. And I mean, of course, if you utilize the product in that way, you need to have a reliable product and a product with a good lifetime. So, but anyone who's looking to drive progress in that way can definitely benefit from this Volvo 4x2. Volvo, we are not betting on one technology platform, so we are pursuing development of the ICE engines also, but probably in the future to run more on fossil-free fuel. So different kind of maybe biogas, maybe biodiesel, HVO, potentially hydrogen in the future. That is one development. The other development is, fuel cell electric that we are also pursuing and which we have communicated that we will start to put into the market from 2025 onwards. And then, of course, on the battery electric range, we have a full lineup of battery electric trucks, both rigid and tractors, different axle configurations. Also, our heavy-duty trucks are in production since September, and we are leading the development in Europe and in America when it comes to orders taken and market share. All of these products are available also for India market, but as Dinakar explained, we are working together with our customers to see how we can develop a value proposition that makes sense in India conditions, and we are bringing these products down to India market as well.
But just to give you an update on this, we are working very seriously on electric trucks as well. But the range matters, and the temperatures matter, and also the charging stations, charging infrastructure matters. But we are working with one of our customers. You will soon hear from us on that once we start doing it. As you just said that we are operating in a very niche segments, highly productivity oriented segments like mining and construction and this long haul where the productivity matters for long express cargo. During the pandemic or after and before, essential commodity is the coal because of the the thermal power dependence in India. So since the excavation of coal and the coal mining being the most essential, there was no serious impact of COVID onto the mining activities in coal. So we did not have any, that serious impact on it. We did have in the first year of COVID, the first wave of COVID, but subsequently we picked up with the pace with that. And in fact, the recent announcements made by government for the last about 1 or 2 years, that privatization of this private players playing in the coal mining as well as commercial mining coming up, and the coal blocks getting auctioned, everything is actually supporting us to improve the so in the short term as well as long term for India, I see the coal mining business is going to stay, and we are going to continuously work on it. How to bring the efficiency levels next levels than the current levels, and we will play well there. And I'm sure that most of my customers will appreciate the technology benefits which they are getting from Volvo. That's one. So that goes in a normal growth pattern. Second is we started concentrating on logistics of the how do we reduce the logistics cost for the our customers playing in express logistics. That played well, like what Jonas just mentioned, from a 10,000 or 12,000 kilometers range to 25,000 to 30,000 kilometers. Obviously, the assets are sweat more, and then they get the better availability, and coupled with our uptime centers and uptime approach which we have, our focus which we have, that's a backbone to our entire ecosystem. Our services are backbone to our entire services, entire offerings, and customers are getting benefited out of it. And we see that higher productivity levels, higher uptime, availability on things like that. So with that, the express logistics is bound to grow, and we see that the trucks which are going there, we will be expanding further into it. Then comes to B2B segment of the logistics. We are working with a few customers right now, and we are trying to prove our CVP. You are aware that we don't sell only the products, we sell the transport solution. So when we are giving the transport solution to our customers, we have to see the CVP fitting to their needs, and then working on it. So work is in progress on it, and we are also seeing a possibility of replicating what we did in express logistics into B2B segments as well. That's number two. And third is the road construction. You are aware of it. We've launched a truck for road construction. It's doing very well for a soil movement. And how do we complete the road construction projects much in advance than what they look for, and also get the benefit of getting a better productivity level and cost levels reductions and things like that. So that also likely to grow, because the government of India is concentrating more on road construction, and also that is also likely. So all the three segments or four segments which are highly productive or production or the productivity oriented segments where we are working, I see the business is going to grow up, and it is likely to grow.
No, I think in the segments that Dinakar was talking about, it's obviously segments that are very important for India's long-term growth, also medium and long-term. So I think the possibilities for us to continue to grow in those segments is quite substantial, actually. And the infra segment will be a very important part of growing India's economy to the 5 trillion economy. So lots of opportunities there. The pace India is developing at right now is quite impressive. And I think more and more opportunities will open up for high productivity solutions. Because the pace things are moving at now, people need to be more efficient also. So very much looking forward to see the market developing for both the general economy as well as for Volvo trucks. But in addition to that, I would say we at Volvo, we also see India as a huge talent pool. So we have 6 global development centers across the globe. And of course, being a Swedish company, Sweden is number 1 when it comes to our development and R&D resource, but India is number 2. So it's also a very, very important market for us for our future development, so to say.